You must be JC. Tong will see you now. Please, complete your business and then go. Tong is in the operating theater.
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
That will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
Do not tell anyone how to get to this facility. Your friend Alex Jacobson is here. I think he is examining Tong's equipment.
Just step inside the chamber. Just step inside the chamber.
So, your friend stole a black helicopter. Very courageous. So, your friend stole a black helicopter. Very courageous. Tong is in the operating theater.
following me here. Thanks.
When you believe in something, you've just got to do it.
How'd you find Tong so quickly?
Turns out I knew him all along. tt_undernet.0924.243.886. I posted a message to the board and contacted me himself.
Any news from Jaime?
No sign of him yet. I hope he made it.
Yeah, me too. Did you ever dig up anything about this Daedalus character? I'm still hearing from him.
Actually, I did, sort of. Crypto says Daedalus was supposedly a government AI project, also known as Echelon 4.
Supposedly?
I'm getting this from anonymous crypto boards. Daedalus was supposed to beat the old content recognition problem in surveillance. It was a program that could search all the terabytes of intercepted messages for subversive content.
So, what happened?
Never panned out as far as I know. The problem was just too hard. They blew through a lot of taxpayer money, but finally had to scrap the whole project.
So the thing that's talking in my head is, what, a resurrected AI?
I wish I knew. Tong has connections. You should scope out the labs for upgrades. Jaime should be in the city by now.
I'll be here to back you up, just like at UNATCO. I'll be here to back you up, just like at UNATCO.
Stay right there. Success! Come back to the control room.
That's it?
A simple switch, as they call it.
Have you heard from Paul?
On his way, according to Smuggler in New York. He will be fine. Meanwhile, we still face the likelihood of a triad war here in Hong Kong.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
No. In their system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the Raman coding from VersaLife and make it available to both triads.
So that's all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember, I saved your life. Now pay attention. The VersaLife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you access to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red Arrow the technology to begin with.
I'll find the Raman coding, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time. In fact, I took the liberty of setting up a computer account for you. Login JC Denton. Password Sanctuary. Feel free to use the machine in my office. We have much to offer one another if we cooperate. We need Paul. I wish he would hurry up. Your friend from UNATCO is very knowledgeable about certain networks. He will be very useful. I've wanted to learn more about VersaLife for a long time. As you know, VersaLife manufactures ambrosia. More when you return. Go now.
So, your friend stole a black helicopter. Very courageous.
While you are here, observe the laws of the triad.
I look forward to shaking the hand of my enemy.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists. You do not require a security pass to visit the first 3 levels of offices. Late night. My feet are killing me. Hope you find who you are looking for. Hope you find who you are looking for.
Welcome to VersaLife. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you.
We're all out of company brochures. You missed the psionics people. They went to the Lucky Money. Don't worry about attire. We're very laid back around here. You must have a security pass to visit the laboratories. Maybe Mr. Hundley can show you around.
Go on up.
You don't have to show ID. I have to keep watch. I have to keep watch.
Please address inquiries to my supervisor. I have work to do. I can't be bothered. Go away. They will think I'm talking to you. Please address inquiries to my supervisor. Please address inquiries to my supervisor.
Please stay out of the work area. Data entry personnel are not permitted to speak to visitors. Our employees know the rules and will obey. Don't make me call security. Please stay out of the work area.
I can't be bothered.
You work at psionics? You look like you could have the gift. This Kramer receptor patent proposal is kicking my ass. Handley won't let me leave until it's done. Hardly worth fighting for, in my opinion. Who wants to smell the difference between xenon or radon? This place. They just won't own anything genetic, any new sequence. People are feedstock, as far as management cares. My job is to find ways to add value. The whole society is built on the factory model. Schools, business, media. Move person X through process Y, and add capability Z. Why not clinics? Guess I better get back to work. I'm so sick of staring at a computer screen. This Kramer receptor patent proposal is kicking my ass.
Mr. Hundley, shift supervisor. Who might you be?
I'm contracting this month. Quite a facility you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're pretty proud of the work we're doing.
Any chance I could get a tour of the labs?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Trade secrets and all that.
I'll make it worth your while.
To the tune of what? 2,000?
2,000 sounds reasonable, but I don't have the cash on me.
Fine, fine. Just come back when you do.
I have work to do.
So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
At least the super freighters on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight. Didn't get a jot of work done today. Why bother data entry? They had me on a forklift. Am I just a common labourer? Wasn't I hired for my expertise? In a former life, I was a mule dragging a stone plough up a hill in northern Thailand. I bloody hell refuse to work at gunpoint again. I'm a professional, goddammit. That's business in Asia. A whole super freighter full of medicine. Think we'll see any of the money? Huh. Guess you got to pay your dues. Guess you got to pay your dues.
What?
Just looking around.
People are trying to concentrate.
They keep you up here pretty late.
That's because they don't want people looking over my shoulder.
Why not?
Huh. I guess it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It's because I falsify all the records, okay?
They probably don't want you telling people that.
So, I don't care. I figured it out today, how they do it. People with my job got the Great Death. In a couple of weeks, I could be in a camp. I could already be sick.
Why would they do that?
Whatever's in those labs, stuff goes in there. Instruments, military personnel. None of it goes on the record. Iverson had this job, that's why he got sick. Chang, Kylie, Watts. Now it's me.
I'd really like to check out those labs.
You some kind of spy or something?
Does it matter?
If I get you down there, can you do something for me?
What's that?
Hunley, kill him. I bet you could do it. You guys have ways to keep from getting caught. I can give you clearance.
I want to see those labs.
Mr. Hunley checks the logs every 5 minutes. I can't do anything while he's around.
I want to see those labs.
Mr. Hunley checks the logs every 5...
right? I killed your boss.
You mean...
He's out of the picture. I'd advise you not to hang around too long. Now how about getting me into the labs?
Well, okay. Sure, it doesn't matter to me. The code to the elevator is 6512. I'll make sure you have access once you get to the lab.
Prepared for research and development, level 1.
You the one they just cleared for level 1?
Yeah, that's me.
You are welcome to stroll around the laboratories, but respect the work that we do here. Your security pass can be cancelled with no warning.
I've looked forward to this for a long time.
Security is watching through the cameras. If you cause trouble, an alarm will sound, and the guards won't wait to ask questions.
Yes, sir. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Do not ask the scientists questions. They are very busy. The Americans are here, so everyone has to be a little more formal today. Welcome to the Level 1 laboratories. Sorry, we do not give tours. Welcome to the Level 1 laboratories.
They don't let me talk to lab personnel. I'm on duty. Carry on with your business. Keep your security pass with you at all times. Guess we both have to work late. Psionics is on level 2. Tough day, huh? I'm ready to knock off. You lost or something? Psionics is on level 2.
Hear that? Nothing. Must have been a glitch. Running search pattern. Strange augmentations. Please give your ID. I really have to get my sonics checked. Something's in here. No readings. Don't know what happened. Quiet here. Could use some action. Running search pattern. Strange augmentations. Please give your ID.
You shouldn't be back here. This is the armory. Why do you need a weapon? What are you doing? We're gonna report this. This is the armory. What are you doing? You shouldn't be back here. This is the armory.
Tough day, huh? I'm ready to knock off.
It is a simple request.
Lab procedure forbids.
The psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak interactions between incidental subatomic particles.
Our work on Fitjov Capra.
Capra. A quantum quack.
Don't criticize what you don't understand. Scientific progress depends upon collaboration.
Maybe you should cross your legs, come to yourself, and try to read my mind.
The sharing of data between departments should be automatic.
VersaLife did not achieve 1 trillion credit equity by disclosing R&D materials.
We work in the same building.
Our results can be understood only by a few dozen people on the planet, none of whom are psionics engineers.
I'm trying to talk here. How rude. Stop interrupting. How rude.
I am not allowed to speak to visitors. Do not interfere with the experiment. I cannot answer any of your questions. I am working. We are being observed. Special agents are here to enforce policy. Go about your own business. Miss Chow will inspect the facility shortly. Do not pry into the research of other groups. The boss is here from the United States. He is very hard to impress. I am working. The boss is here from the United States. He is very hard to impress.
This is a private conference. One of yours? Really? We have reserved the room for the next 2 hours. Really? We have reserved the room for the next 2 hours.
The Americans are here, so everyone has to be a little more formal today.
It's really a question of abstraction.
Exactly.
You can't be dealing with this sort of thing on the base pair level.
Essentially what I told Miss Chow. Tissue augmentation. It's not a matter of twiddling bits.
We need to stay focused on tools.
In principle, yes, I agree.
The older scientists don't grasp what it means to have so much data.
Still, we have to throw them a bone once in a while.
With the right software, organism design should be indistinguishable from CAD-CAM.
We'll rip up another non-Mendelian. They love the Karkians.
We are having an important discussion.
You met the American team? Have a look around. The project is finally starting to heat up. Just talking shop? Never mind us.
We are having an important discussion. We are having an important discussion. We are having an important...
Tell Simons we're close. Very close. Aren't you supposed to be downstairs? Aren't you supposed to be downstairs?
God!
Encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
Return to where you belong. I was not told to expect another researcher. The work must proceed smoothly. A strange hour to be visiting the laboratories. I will inquire about you upstairs. I will inquire about you upstairs.
If you don't know where you're going, you shouldn't be down here. Make sure you have the proper clearance. Let the scientists work. Don't touch anything. VersaLife has strict policies regarding visitors. If in doubt, don't take the chance. Stand to the side, out of the pathway. Please return to your work area. Don't touch anything. Please return to your work area.
The labs are down the hall. I think you're lost. Hey, what are you doing in here? These are private quarters. Get out before one of us throws you out.
The work must proceed smoothly.
Please return to your work area.
The process is going smoothly then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
Wonderful. We'll have to try that trick at Area 51.
The problem, you understand, is primarily a security concern.
Never mind that punk from UNATCO. The security here is adequate, and we have a long-term program guaranteed to make him irrelevant.
Subject is approaching.
Call it Icarus.
Icarus?
A sweet bit of engineering. You'll like it, but we can't talk here. Your office?
No time. Tell me on the way.
The work must proceed smoothly.
It could have leaked.
I know, I thought...
One spore. How many times do I have to say it? One spore could wipe out everyone in this building.
I thought the magnet was on.
Don't think! The control panels have colored lights so that you don't have to think!
Subject is approaching.
This area is restricted. Nothing for you to see here. A word with one of the guards and you will be the next test subject. Nothing for you to see here.
This area is off limits. We are working with hazardous materials. For your own safety, please leave. This area is off limits.
Something's not right here. I don't recall being informed of any visitors. Your activities here have been noted.
I will inquire about you upstairs.
We will have many questions to ask your department head.
I'm afraid we don't have time for visitors right now.
Hear that? Nothing. Must have been a glitch.
Please, you'll upset the subject. This one did better than most. He is very excitable. The neural tissue in particular failed to express certain proteins. Really, you should go. Irregular nitrogen expression, you understand?
I'm the captain here.
Running search pattern. Strange augmentations. Please give your ID. We'll never be able to separate out the hybrids.
I'm the captain here.
I'm afraid we don't have time for visitors right now.
Hear that? Nothing. Must have been a glitch.
I am not allowed to speak to visitors.
I don't want to be disturbed. I have 2 words for whomever wrote this biometrics package. User interface. I have to concentrate. Somebody's going to have to totally gut this thing and start over. How do they expect to express a high-level feature in a genome if they can't even come up with a topologically sound representation? That's enough. I really must work.
If there were
That's
just
enough.
some way of
I really
tracking all
must
these
work.
people, I don't recall being informed of any visitors. Your activities here have been noted.
They've already had some success with the new version in biotech. They've already had some success with the new version in biotech. A crude device, not very secure. Self-replication is handled downstairs in a separate facility. You must be with Simon's office. Be sure that he understands we're doing the best we can. That apparatus in the center is for magnetic containment, kind of like a tokamak. That apparatus in the center is for magnetic containment, kind of like a tokamak.